Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Julia, and today I am explaining the Honors 1 and Honors 2 debate classes. So, first, I'm going to go over the Honors 1 debate. So, in Honors 1 debate class, it is one versus one debate. So, there are two speakers who disagree with each other. There's a pro side that needs to give a speech and state his or her arguments, and then a con speaker who needs to give a speech and give his or her argument. Then they will do cross examination questions where they ask each other and answer each other's questions. So, first, the pro speaker, the person that agrees with the topic, will give their two arguments. So they will tell the judge two arguments that explain why the resolution is true. And the goal of this speech is to get the judge to vote for the pro side. So they will say the top of their case, which is in another video, say their first and second argument, and then their closer. Then the con speaker will go. The con speaker, again, like the pro speaker, tells the judge two arguments that prove why the resolution is not true. And again, they want to convince the judge to vote for their side. And again, they say the top of their case, the first and second argument, and their closer. After they do that, they will do cross examination questions. And cross examination questions are questions that come up. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you need something repeated or said slower. So it'll start with the pro speaker asking the con speaker a question that they have prepared ahead of time. The con speaker will answer. Once the con speaker is done answering the question, the pro speaker may ask another, and they can keep asking questions until the time runs out or they just have no more questions to ask. The same thing will happen with the con side. They will ask the pro side questions, and if they have no more questions, they can stop cross examination or they have 3 minutes to answer those questions. And when it comes to crossfire questions, I wanted to pull this up quickly. Here is some examples, again, of questions that you can use in your debate. So again, something's confusing. What you can do is you can ask him or her to clarify the statement. So you said, or what does that mean? Or the other speaker says something untrue. Ask a question that attacks that untrue statement. How can you say that when we know? So like here, you said that cats can leap vast distances in a single bound. What does that mean? I don't understand. Or how can you say that cats are always nice to people when we know that cats bite and scratch people? You're kind of saying that's kind of wrong. They're not always nice to people. So those are some examples of crossfire questions. Now let's look at the flow sheet. So a flow sheet is kind of a note-taking tool that helps you take notes while there you are all debating. So here's an example. So again, the pro side will go first, argument one, argument two. Then the con speaker will go argument one, argument two. And then here is your cross examination. So we can see that we start with the pro side. They are asking questions to the con side, like if students share snacks, there's no stealing, and they're asking a question about that. Or if fruit's not loud or stinky, how is that distracting? So they're asking them, why are you thinking like that? Why are you saying stuff like that? And then, same with the con side, they will ask questions to the pro side. So apparently in this one, the pro side said burn a lot of energy, and the con side doesn't understand what that means. So you can say, what does burn a lot of energy mean? Please explain that to me. I didn't understand. So that is how cross-examination questions are done. And again, you'll prepare them ahead of time, and your teacher will help walk you through cross-examination questions if you get stuck writing them. Now for our Honors 2 class. Honors 2, you will be debating 2 versus 2. So in Honors 1, it's 1 versus 1, but now it's 2 versus 2. So now you're working in a team. So what will happen first is the first two speakers will go. So again, the pro first speaker will introduce their team's position and present the two arguments, just like in Honors 1. Same with the con speaker. They will introduce their team's position and present the first two arguments. Then, again, like we have with our Honors 1, there will be crossfire questions. And again, it's the same type of questions. I don't understand. What do you think of this? Could you repeat this for me? What does burn a lot of energy mean? And then there's refutations, and those aren't added until Unit 3. And if you're confused about refutations still, you can go to a different video that'll explain what refutations are. But this is only for Honors 2 and only starting in Unit 3. Then the speakers go, and they will present the team's third argument. And then in Unit 3 and after, they will refute or do refutations against the con's arguments. And same, the con speaker will say their team's third argument and then refute pro's first two arguments. And just like the first speakers, they will also have crossfire questions. They will ask each other questions, 2 minutes max, because there are more people involved and we need to be faster. So again, they will answer questions. What do you think about this? I don't understand this. Can you please explain this? And lastly, we have summary speeches that will not be added until Unit 5. So we're slowly building things together. So summary speeches, as the pro first speaker or as the con's first speaker, it is their job to summarize why the judge should not vote for the other team. So the con team made 3 arguments. Now I will tell the judge why those are wrong. And then I should say why they should not vote for the con team. And that's same with the con first speaker. Why should we not vote for the pro team? The pro team's 3 arguments are wrong, and this is why. And then as the second speaker, if you are the second speaker, so if you are the one that presented the third argument and the 2 refutations, you will summarize why the judge should vote for your team. So my team made 3 arguments. I will tell the judge in 1 or 2 sentences why each of those arguments is still true. Then I will tell the judge why he or she should vote for the pro team. And again, that's the same for the con second speaker as well. And again, here's what the flow sheet kind of looks like for Honors 2. This is what you will fill out when it comes to the pro first speaker, first and second argument, con first speaker, first and second argument, crossfire questions. You'll fill out the arguments and refutations, crossfire, and then the summary speeches. And again, your teacher, whoever that teacher is, will help you fill out these flow sheets because it can get really hard and really tricky when you're trying to listen to all this information and write it down. So if you need help, ask your teacher for help. So this is what I give my classes. I give my classes these summary speeches to kind of help and fill it out. And again, if you are you may have a different teacher and they may give you something different, but this is what I kind of give. So again, the first speakers for summary speech Honors 2, the first speakers always write why we should not vote for the other team, why the other team's arguments are wrong. And then the second speaker always says, vote for our team. Why are our team's arguments right? So you'll circle everything and write our first argument about this is still true because this, or their circle second argument about blank is not true because blank. So again, you're telling us why their team is wrong or why your team is right. I hope this all helped you in your Honors 1 and Honors 2 debate classes. Again, please ask your teachers if you have any other questions or concerns. It might seem like a lot right now, but I know you can do it. Best of luck. Bye-bye.